can just gently hear Pavarotti going psycho in the background there. Not actually Pavarotti, but you know what I mean. Hello everybody, it is I, the Last Robo-Kai, and we are back for Dawn of War 2, the Eldar campaign. And we have, someone upload the first thing, someone said they really liked the servo skull. The servo skull is indeed very cute. So, good taste. Lots of nice details, and I like its little arms. I have absolutely no idea what you could possibly achieve with arms that tiny. It might just be there to frustrate the servo skull. That definitely sounds like a design problem. Or perhaps an intentional design problem. Yeah, we left it off on a pretty wild and crazy moment, having seen most of Typhon blown up. I say most of Typhon, but it's actually the entirety of Typhon, so I don't know why I say most of. And as much as we'd like to immediately head off and rub our faces in Cyrene for the mission there, we've got Typhon Primaris, because we have some very important things to do there at Mount Sikaris. Because yeah, like the planet got blown up, but there was like an entire craft world landed there, and that's no good. Like, if there's an entire craft world there, that also means that there's something else there, something that we need to take advantage of, seeing as we are the lovely, dirty, stinking, perfidious Eldar. I don't even know if perfidious is a word.
Brothers and sisters, the human ships have carved large fissures into the world, some deep enough to cleave the buried craft world. We located the Infinity Circuit. The flames reach deep, and every biodome, every soulstone, there was no flicker of spirit, not a single one. So too did we locate the chamber of the Avatar. Fitting, I suppose, that he sits upon his throne there, unharmed. Nothing remains for us here. Order to report to the Webway Assembly. Once we return to the Webway, we will collapse the channel to the craft world, sealing this tomb for eternity.
Caliph, we must not let the channel be collapsed. If the Avatar chamber is truly still intact, our mission on Typhon may yet hold value.
Yeah, we're gonna go in and we're gonna get ourselves an Avatar of Cain. Well, the Avatar of Cain is very much like where they put it. It's very much sort of deep and squirreled away in the depths of the craft world, in the hope that they never actually ever have to use it.
You dare violate this tomb, you pathetic, soulless savages!
Hey, wow.
Very well. If you are so eager to hear our cries, I shall shred your mind with the wail of the Banshee. Butcher them! Do not let them near the gates or the assembly!
Their sights are set on me.
So we didn't play last week because, as Bardfinders came out, and I was like, Bardfinders?
You have a command, we shall destroy it.
Ronahn just killing everything from 100 million kilometers away, it's fine.
Moving, still wearing. I am under attack here!
You know, and yeah, Bardfinders, it was worth it, I think. Get back into the swing of things, remember how everything goes. Yeah, we gotta hurry too. Actually, it looks like if we're not quick, the enemy's gonna escape. The enemy being us. We are our own worst enemy at this juncture.
In for the kill. We have our prize.
On the move, ready for battle.
Can I make a Wraith Guard unit? Yes. Cool. They'll catch up. It's not particularly big stage.
Protect the Webway gates! They lend their power to hasten our escape. Losing one will slow the Assembly's departure into the Webway.
Well, they certainly just described exactly what we need to do for us, so we will just get right on that. And we will again send Caliph on a journey of bombs. It's doing a little exterminatus of her own, I think.
I have unburdened us of their
We
infantry.
should be on range attacks. They're all
Our
good.
eyes are yours to see with.
Now is the moving. Still wearing.
Just gonna beat it up. Here we go.
None remain inside.
Departing.
To be fair, usually when we say like the Eldar's worst enemy is the Eldar, we usually mean themselves, not like beating one another up. Yay! Here come our shooty boys.
Wisdom is the winner of war. It shall be all too easy.
As you can see, we've added a little bit of extra time to our hourglass in doing that.
A valuable strategic point lies ahead.
We have a command.
Alright, let's keep going.
Moving. Still wearing.
Get our population up a little bit. We have unlocked the Eldritch Storm as well. I'll try and use it at some point.
Commander,
I'm taking days.
What do you require?
Say what is needed.
No one really worth mind warring right now. She's got like Elenway has so many psychic powers at this point. She's just like, yeah, no, don't worry about it. I am psychic power incarnate. You'll never use all of these hotkeys.
It stands in Eldar hands.
we shall
I
destroy.
have spotted a group of infantry. This place is now under our
Ronahn just like insta-giving everything he hits at rapid fire for a sniper rifle anyway. I mean, you can, like, it's a bit of a shame because you get so many things, but by this point you're so strong you can just attack move mostly everything.
I'm to the fight. I take a
He just has, like, there's just so many ways we could just delete literally everybody. You're coming? Yeah. Suppose that's checked out yet? No.
A foe precedes me into oblivion.
We shall destroy it.
Enemy guardians test our strength.
Huh?
This place is now under our banner.
Do they? Because I don't see them.
We sense you. We rule that
It is but ruins now.
And there we go. More delay and I do like this. This is like the Typhon level where we sort of escaped with like a lot of things broken up and I think the map slightly turned. We get ourselves our big display. I mean, like, there are so many great abilities you can use, though. Like, I guess this game really does deserve to be played in hard mode, but I don't like to play it with, like, in hard mode without Cool Guy around, because then we can manage less and do more, and it's a lot more fun, I feel.
For war, as in all things, I am
This place is
Eldar know how to make new webway gates, or is the tech lost? I think the problem is the webway itself was established by the old ones. So someone can probably correct me on the right or wrong.
now is the
Oh, did
time.
I just went round you guys, huh?
Commander, we are
Oh no,
taking
no I
damage.
didn't. You're over there for a reason.
with blades.
Sorry, losing my train of thought there. I don't think they can really build new ones. They can tap into like the webway, I think, but the actual passage, like with like make gates and things. But I think the passages themselves are the problem.
Still wearing.
Although, considering what the Dark Eldar can do, or you know, the Drukhari, prefer to call them by their modern names. They can do some pretty funky stuff with it, so who knows, maybe they could do it. But there's always like lore about the lost and broken parts of the webway, so... Commendation of Chainsaw, so that'll be a Banshee thing, I guess.
Additional power is required. Deploying Shuriken cannon. You shall
Give you a shot.
Their walkers shall be of no further use to
triumph.
Yeah, it's not a terribly difficult stage this, but I'm just gonna have everyone fall back for a second, because I want...
On Hawk's wings.
Okay, let's go up here and check out a few things. Oh, what's going on here?
It stands in Eldar hands.
I agree. Applying precision. Too easy.
Everybody just come up here and grab these. You never know. There might be something cool on them.
Make it ours. Hold! We have a new task. Capture the target. Understood.
And there we are. Yeah, I just I think the webway is just one of those things. I think it's like, you know, another vestige of like the height of their power. Just sort of, you know, gone and lost and forgotten. And Necrons did a fair amount of damage to it. Chaos Insurgencies have damaged quite a lot of other ones. I know the big plan of the Imperium, the Emperor, was to try and tap into the webway as well as a means to travel around, and that's ended really badly. But but that would just mean that there was probably a webway gate to tap into, webway tunnel to tap into in the first place, which is, you know, not exactly a surprise. Yeah, they just... Bye! that guy's soulstone probably melted.
Wait. Tyria. It is I, Ronahn. We fought together on Meridian.
Ronahn, you escaped Angel Forge?
Surprise! She was another character from Dawn of War 2.
Kaelith, stand down the war host. Allow me to speak with her.
Order, Kaelith. The prophecy warned that you would do this to us.
I know. I am sorry. We follow our own prophecy. One that unfulfilled would doom a still living Craftworld.
Ronahn, is this true?
It is. Ulthwé is in peril. By slaying the monster responsible for this exterminatus, we may save her.
We are always in peril. You, me, even Farseer Idranel have ever danced on the strings of fate because of it.
Ronahn, she is dying. She cannot aid us in protecting Ulthwé.
No. The Banshee does not protect. The Banshee slays. I have finished fighting for prophecy. Now I fight for vengeance. I have not much life left. Bear me quickly to the Avatar Chamber.
We understand, young king. The young king has been sacrificed to awaken the Avatar of Cain. We will honor this sacrifice.
Tyria, you shall have your vengeance.
I kind of really just like that moment. Like this entire thing is just sort of full of like great little moments. The ending of like Dawn of War 2, like the death of Idranel, Tyria and Ronahn being a part of it, and you know, and now we you know, Tyriel's with us now, albeit as the fiery incarnation of murder. I know we're all happy about that, but I'm not sure how Ronahn feels. Permanently camouflaged. That's kind of broken. And a fusion gun, which makes you know, if I wasn't enjoying the pointy stick so much, I would probably think of using that. But we are almost right to the end. And why I would normally be like, oh yeah, let's get a warlock for the Guardian squad. The Mantle of the Young King, dealing fire damage to nearby enemy units, seems too nice to not use. So, worn by the warrior chosen for the ceremonial position of the Young King, whose sacrifice awakens the spirit of the Avatar of Cain. This armor is woven with powerful runes and set with the Spirit Stones in the court of the Young King, which is kind of interesting because, as far as I was aware, like the Young King is usually just sitting buck naked, carrying like the necessary bits for the Avatar to get stabbing. But you know, maybe it's different on every craft world. That still cracks me up. The 3 moons. So we could probably put it on Veldron, because he's got really got. Yeah, look at that. Now we've given him antlers. Excellent. He's looking pretty bombastic now. I like that. Okay, so yep, by recycling that, we get like another step in the road. Yeah, I don't wanna take the executioner off. Yeah, anything with faster fire rate. Yeah. You know what? Let's just use it for this next mission and just see what happens anyway. I want to see what happens when Kyras uses a faster fire rate fusion gun, which of course is the melter gun for the Eldar, if you're wondering. So she's still got the yeah, she's still got the fire dragon thing on, mostly because, you know, everything else is okay, but it's just like more damage to vehicles is always welcome. And we've got the always infiltrated armor over here. So there we go. Ronahn's got him. I like his little ranger pack there. I wish I could zoom in on that. I'm sort of leaning close to my monitor now. He's got like cute little jars and baggies and things like that. I kind of like that. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. And infiltrating projects a hollow field around Ronahn, camouflaging nearby allied infantry. I have no idea if that means everybody else will be permanently camouflaged around him, because he's permanently camouflaged, but whatever. And we don't really care about that one, although it is nice that there's he gets a special ability that gets charged up by taking damage. Yeah, so we've got the Avatar of Cain in the books now, so that's pretty handy.
This armor is a sacred relic of the Adeptus Astartes. We shall deliver it to our Chapter Master. Lord Kyras now serves the Dark Powers. You now serve the Dark Powers. This corpse god space we stand in is not a sanctified shrine of your chapter. It is a fort to be plundered. And this land raider we have unearthed is not a relic. It is a spoil of war to be defiled and bent to our will.
My lords, come in. Do you read?
What is it, Whelp? Why do you interrupt?
Beg your forgiveness, my lord, but we found another one.
This clearly originated from Kyras' forces. A surprise attack could be to our advantage.
Because we've seen the you know, might say the super heavy weapons of most of the factions in Dawn of War 2. Obviously, Ulker, the Great Unclean One, was in Chaos Rising, so they haven't bothered to put him there. We've seen the Beyblade. We've got the Avatar of Cain. We saw the Battle Wagon that the Orcs use, and obviously we won't be seeing the Tyrannid one, the Swarm Lord, because it appears only in the spoilers. It appears only in the Dawn of War 2 Retribution Tyrannid campaign. So, the Land Raider, buried on Cyrene.
Gods have mercy, they're here! Lads, hurry! Get this thing moving! They're gonna slaughter us!
Humans and their tanks.
Well, it just so happens we brought the exact way to fix a tank problem. We've come packing we've come packing fusion weapons, so let's get stuck in on that. Oh, and the Avatar's just here with us. Okay, I guess we're bringing him in. I didn't even realize that he was just going to turn up for this mission because we did that. I suppose try telling him no. All right, well, I guess we're just gonna violently murder our way through everybody on this map, because what are they gonna do? Cry? Are they gonna just like scream at each other about how they're cooler? And there's no way they could lose to such weak alien species. I have no idea if it's possible to lose if the Avatar of Cain dies, but that's something we can always find out together. You know, just you win, you lose. You lose, everybody else wins. You hear a lot of oh-ing coming from this direction. It's probably where all the Chaos forces are. If I'm venturing to guess, there's a lot of
critical strategic import.
oh yeah, there's a Tzeentch shrine there, probably obfuscating the locations of several people. Some corn shrines. Hey guys, I got blood gods too. Great tasteless filling.
They come with blades.
Ah, sweet, sweet Wailing Doom. Oh my god, everyone's dropping stuff. I thought I heard something else drop. Yeah, over here. What's that? The Storm of Silence. Okay, this game's going to be giving us a lot of bonus prizes. Yeah, Kayla's just kind of machine gunning things with a melter gun. It's kind of great. What was that shot, mate? What was that? What was that an attempt to do? I mean, aside from embarrass yourself completely. Oh, well, it's good to see the reign of Cat Vitus lives on, at the very least. God, do we even bother building anything else? We don't really need anything else. We have the Avatar of Cain of all things. I think if you play as the if you play as the Imperial Guard or oh, they are dropping everything for us. Like Chaos Temple. Sorry, I'll finish my thought in a second. I think if you play as the Blood Ravens or the Imperial Guard, that's where you get the Baneblade or the Land Raider. Like you kill the people before they can rebuild it. Whereas everybody else just walks up, trashes whatever is there. Oh, you playing some music, are you? Okay. Let me know how you think about this track. I call it "Fuck You, I'm Kane." It's got a real beat you can dance to.
Enjoy this, your last breath.
Kayla just needs like 2 guns. She needs to be like just like toting 2 fusion guns at once, I think, is what we really want. So that's the forces of chaos done in, although obviously there's still, like, you know, what I didn't kill around the place, so we'll definitely finish off those. Now we've got the Imperial Guard and the Blood Raven strongholds. Just look at him die. It's great. Yeah, this is now we are like 100% in attack move territory, and I'm okay with that. This one carries the plague. Just give us a little something to cook.
The land shall scorch and burn.
The enemy has engaged me.
The fusion gun is an attack and have fun gun. I'm glad I got over my my obsession with having a pointed stick. And just equipped it, because I said, like, my favorite Phoenix Lord is Fuegan. In fact, one of the rewards we could get for this is like a Fuegan fusion gun. Fuegan being the Fire Dragon's Phoenix Warrior, and also the prophecy of the Ronahn, or however you pronounce it, the last like Phoenix Lord, sorry, to die will be him. He'll bring them all together, and then he'll die last. Which is really weird because usually fire dragons just die immediately. Oh, hello! I guess we're just gonna kill a lot of guardsmen all at once. That's a lovely carpet we've put out. Jeez. There's like Imperial Guard fan somewhere just like going, someone just walked over a whole bunch of Cadians. I'll never forgive you. Go get that lemon rust now. He's escaping. Come back here.
They bring shots coming from that direction.
That's just mean, that is.
Another victory.
There it is. Come back. God, it's just like... Oh god, did you just fusion gun that man? Kayla, calm down. If this setting had a concept of war crimes, that would be a war crime, I guess. The infantry set up. Sir, the enemy have a super weapon. Quick! Gather all the infantry together and make sure they make it look as good as possible for the player. You don't want us to, like, spread out and fire at it from entrenchments? No. We have to attack it in one big, wonderful carpet. So the player feels incredibly satisfied. So who's the player? Get this man out of my sight. I kind of just want to go down here just for treasure. Treasure I'm never going to, like, use. Also, because I want the Avatar of Cain to walk through all of these, like, disassembled tanks and explode them, I think.
Be careful of these humans. They are far more fearsome than their brethren.
Yeah. He's not. He's gonna carefully skirt around them. These tanks are too dense even for the Avatar of Cain to walk through. She gets, like, Kyras is getting every hit she lands with that rapid fire fusion gun too. She gets some energy back. It's just like, I'm not using energy for anything.
I must blaze a trail.
Yeah. What are you doing? I gave you an order, soldier. You're just gonna... Okay, fine.
I must blaze a trail.
He really just doesn't want to... Are you even, like, shooting at anyone?
Let our foes very
I really don't know what he's doing. Like, have you not been shooting at anyone this entire time because of concealment? That would actually genuinely amuse me. Not that we've needed Ronahn too much on this mission. We have the, we have Tyria here, vomiting fire into the sky, very rapidly healing. What else going on there? Yeah. I think I recall now the stealth thing means you have to, like, make him directly target stuff, and it's kind of irritating. So I may take that off him.
I shall take my first opening. Let us give them the martyrdom they desire. I remove the Emperor's automatons descend. I have marked it for destruction.
We'll just get his kill counter up for this one.
I have unburdened us of their infantry. I have my target.
Gives you a good idea of how tough the Blood Ravens are in general. Space Marines in general are, though. Are we sure the now lost craft world on Typhon wasn't something the Blood Ravens managed to steal and hide away as well? I mean, let's be honest. It's not so much they intentionally steal things all the time, it's just it ends up in their hands anyway. And it is what it is. And the sooner we accept that they're gonna eventually own everything in the galaxy, the better. Kayla's just firing off the discotheque over here. God, she even just, like, shredded those Terminators. Yeah, look at the health. She's just gonna solo that building. You don't even care.
Our eyes are yours to see.
Our human foes have paid for their temerity.
there's no world under the hives of Meridian, just more and more Bloodraven vaults down to the core. They've got so many donations. You know, what else? Where else are they gonna put it?
I am ready.
A foe precedes me into oblivion. Come, show me what passes what you
It stands in Eldar hands.
It's one of the nice things about with the enemies have got thunder hammers and you've got the avatar of Cain, because they can't stun it like they would if they walked up to a vehicle and popped it. Yeah, so now it's just the Imperial Guard left. The poor sausages. I assume there's a boss fight coming up at some point. Once we destroy all these, I think we go back to the middle and we fight the Land Raider. But first, we have to spend a little time jogging across the landscape. I do like this map. I love, like, this is just all that's, like, left of Cyrene, is just all these, like, very heavy weapons emplacements and things like that.
Slaves of the Imperium.
Things that were just built to last. You know, like, they might have just... Considering the claim about Cyrene being that it was a, it was rendered exterminatus on it, not for chaos corruption, but for democracy, then they wouldn't need to do anything more than, like, you know, burn the atmosphere or release a virus bomb and, like, poison everybody, so... They've obviously done a bit more because of how cracked everything is, but... Oh boy.
Yes. Now I can feel it. The frenzy. The bloodlust that Lord Kyras spoke of.
Our allies suffer casualties.
Of course, it's not just any Land Raider that the Space Marine faction gets. They get the one that's the Black Templars made fairly famous for its many bolters on the sides. Oh, there's some more of them. As I like to see. Kind of came running for us once they realized it was all over. So that's nice. I don't think it's the Redeemer. The weapon that was firing off was the Then again, maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was the is it the Crusader? I can never remember the actual names. There's so many like Land Raider variants. It's even funnier is there's Land Raider variants where like one guy has come up with a design, and then once he's finally like going to apply to have the design put in, someone's gone, oh no, somebody already did that about 1,000 years ago, and like that name's already in place, so you're gonna have to come up with a different different name for your variant. It's just like, wait, what? But Idol of... Oh yeah, it's the Redeemer, it's the flamethrower one. I stand corrected.
Blood for the blood god!
Oh,
Slay them all!
yeah, you are,
Lord Kyras gaze upon you. Do not fail him. Blood for the blood god. Firing the bombardment cannons. Die!
I just love the way he says, die! Easy.
Their sights are set on me. I am coming to fire. The Land Raider is lost. Disengage. Lead the cowards to their doom. Brief lives snuffed.
Wow, we got a right treasure haul there. That mission, I believe, is always a bit of a treasure haul. Just for anybody who's been spending time actually getting units and hasn't been like trying to mass exploit. So let's see all the stuff we got. We got the Storm of Silence. So this is a weapon themed after Jane Czar, who we saw in Dawn of War 3. We've got Stone of Farsight. That's neat. Shuriken Catapult with a greatly increased rate of fire. What? I didn't think you could have a greater increase in rate of fire on a Shuriken Catapult already, but alright, you do you. Obviously, this is this is related to the first Phoenix Lord, Sermon, the Dire Avengers. And then we've got the Dark Reaper, so range damage bonus, which is always nice. Idol of the Wailing Doom is a hell of a... just has a 25% chance to do a little bit more damage. The Avatar of Cain is the living embodiment of the Eldar God of War, a being of molten iron and fury. He carries in his hand the Wailing Doom, a weapon of immense power that may take many forms, ranging from a sword, a many-bladed axe, or a spear. This idol was crafted in honor of a long-past battle where the Avatar secured victory by driving the Wailing Doom, then in the form of a mighty spear, through the skull of a rampaging Tyranid Trigon. Trigons are big. Legend has it this blade was forged by Vol, the Eldar Smith God, before the fall, and wielded by the god and his mortal champion Eldanesh in their duels with the war god Cain. Whether it's the actual sword or not is undoubtedly a blade of unparalleled quality. Yeah, the story of Cain, Vol, and Eldanesh is an interesting one that I haven't actually gotten into, even though it's like kind of one of those things I really quite like about the Eldar pantheon. It's like, essentially what was happening was that Eldar were, the Eldar were created by the Old Ones, and the Old Ones were sort of interfering with them a little much. And, and Cain didn't like them. Cain thought they were weak and stupid, and would often get into big fights with them and kill them. And I think what happened was that Shuriken, the Eldar god, father of all of them, it's the best way to say it, the father god, he basically said, hey, and when I say god, Old One / god, like, essentially it's either way. And so he was like, well, alright, we are forbidden from interfering with the Eldar now. And that hit Isha and Kurnus particularly hard. I think it was Isha and Kurnus. And they were like, well, we need to, like, we still want to talk to them, like, we love them. We love the Eldar. We're nurturing them and teaching them and everything, like, this is terrible. So I think Vol or somebody else made them a mirror that they could use to still communicate with their children. And when Cain found out about this, he was like, look at this bullshit. Look what they're up to. These motherfuckers are fucking around. And so he basically got rights to, like, imprison and torture them and things like that, which led to a conflict with Vol. And the conflict with Vol sort of came to a head, I think, because during the war against the Necrons, he forged Cain 100 blades for Cain, and the 99 of them were legitimate, really good Vol products, but the final one was just a regular sword. And during a fight with the Nightbringer, Catan, the regular sword broke, and as a result, Cain was wounded. And after the battle, he was extremely upset. Vol finished forging the final sword. I'm probably getting, like, lots of details of this wrong, because I'm like quite literally just going entirely off of memory of reading like a second edition codex, so I apologize in advance. But he's like, Vol finished the final sword and went out to fight Cain, and he was the forge god. He was not the fighting god, and Cain whooped his bum and crippled him, and that's why Vol is often referred to as the crippled god. It's a similar sort of thing in fantasy. And yeah, the 100 Swords was also to free Isha and Kurnus, I believe. Yeah. So I think it was basically a case of he forged 100 swords to get them freed, made 99, had to hurry up and only made one, but then the deceit was found in battle against the Catan, which is like, so, like, it makes a lot more sense if you consider that they were the Old Ones were in fact also their gods. Like, before they were sort of, they never really directly stated they were the same thing, but now that more of, like, that period with the Necrons came along, got fleshed out, that sort of outlaid everything a lot clearer. So yeah, and I believe it was Eldanesh's death that was what caused Shuriken to basically just be like, okay, you guys get to fucking get away from each other now. Like, especially you, Cain, you're fucking everything up. So don't feel bad about Cain being like he's the worst of all of them. Don't feel bad about him getting split into a lot of pieces. It's been suggested that was one of the reasons why he couldn't fight with his full power against Slaanesh as well. because the wound he had sustained at the hands of like the Necron wound from the Nightbringer never healed, so he wasn't able to fight at full strength. Although, you know, that's probably just what people who think Kane's really awesome would say. Needless to say, the birth of many Gribblies from time and space did more to the old ones than I think Slaanesh did. So who knows?
Faithful, enlightened, ambitious brethren. In but a single decade, a few mere swipes of the pendulum, we have gathered a sacrifice to Khorne that will be made legend. Though it was a simpler, weaker voice that illuminated me during my centuries upon the judgment of Carrion, it was Khorne's messenger who showed me the true path of freedom from a pathetic corpse emperor. And what is this path? This meaning, this purpose to which we gather the skulls of our foes? It is nothing. There is no meaning, no purpose. We murder, we kill. It is mindless savagery. This universe is mindless. In mere hours, billions will die. Innocent, guilty, strong and weak, honest and deceitful, all of them. They will scream, they will burn, and for no purpose but that mighty Khorne may revel in their bloodshed. And united in this void of purpose, fear, or duty, we shall at long last be free. Blood for the Blood God! Skulls for the Skull Throne! Let the galaxy burn!
You can probably guess why I fell silent on that one. Someone actually, like, reminded me of this clip earlier in the week when they were talking about, you know, on the internet people were discussing, you know, Khorne and everything like that. And it was just, like, probably one of the best things about the Chaos Gods is how you can look at different aspects of them and sort of see, okay, well, this particular demon embodies this aspect of it, so that's why you can have this sort of a themed Khorne army, you know, ones who consider themselves honorable warriors, but still, like, you know, fight like absolute jackasses and, like, you know, wear skull trophies and things like that. But then you can get something like Kyras, who has just suffered through so much and been led to believe, like, firstly, he got stuck on a Space Hulk and corrupted by Ulker, simply because they had been trapped for so long that it was just like he could not win against something as, like, ageless and powerful as that. And to be led to believe that it was all fate and everything like that. And yet, then, to come into contact with the demon of the Maledictum, which is obviously who this is. This is the return of the demon from Dawn of War 1, who essentially shows to him that even that was just meaningless and pointless. That was just Ulker doing what Ulker does, what a Nurgle god does. There is no greater meaning to this universe. You are born into it, you affect nothing in it, and it grinds you up and it spits you out. Which is exactly what the universe is. Like, that's exactly what Warhammer 40,000 is. Like, you can live in your amazing moment and die, and nothing in the greater galaxy changes except more suffering and more death. That is the only unifying feature of the Warhammer 40,000 universe, is that from the very center to the very fringe is just death and killing. There's no peace, there is only bloodshed, and into that comes... And for what? What meaning is there in it? And that is... that revelation set Kyras free, quotation marks, free. And he became the nihilistic cool guy that we see. Well, not cool guy, but a cool guy. He thinks he's a cool guy. This is the final conflict. You'll not be returning to the star map once you are deployed. Be certain you are ready. Yeah, let's go kill us. Let's go finish what Gabriel Angelo set in motion. P.S. In case you weren't playing as Gabriel, Angelus in the tutorial, this game will explain things to it. Yeah, Kyras' dialogue in that entire sequence is so good, especially the way he just yells "Blood for the Blood God."
I am no stranger to the deaths of planets. Cyrene was my home. Yet when the need was made evident, I did not hesitate to contact the Inquisition. By my hand, Cyrene burned. Cyrene's secrets now live solely with me, and so shall they die with me. Whether I'm victorious or slain, my sins will know retribution. Such is the final testimony of Gabriel Angelos, captain of the Blood Ravens, 3rd Company. Savior of Tartarus, bane of the Black Legion, servant of the Emperor.
Well, Gabe, you got a little help today. Oh shit! I forgot to take. I forgot to like literally equip anything and take off the thing off of. Oops! Oh well, not that it really matters. I think we've got the best of everything we could get, so it's all good.
Wasted life.
Yeah, as we journey around here, we're gonna get jumped by a lot of stuff, but that doesn't really matter.
I have taken possession.
I mean, by all, you know, yeah, Savior Tartarus is a bit rich, I'd say, in terms of concept. I could take her out of combat, but like Kayla is just kicking this dreadnought in the jimmy. Okay, get out of there, girl. She's running back. You're on range stance. I don't know why you're doing that.
I am beyond you.
You so love.
I do appreciate that. Here is the death you so love. I'm gonna have to micro Ronahn the entire time now too. That's the worst part. I mean, where are you, Ronahn? You're there? Okay, good. He's just straight up shooting. Oh! Yeah, a lot of ambushes today.
They close in for the kill.
Yeah, they think they got us, but we got tricks. Okay, I didn't do a very good job with those tricks.
Yes.
I don't mind about this guy. No, what's the point?
This to your real gods.
Yeah, all that region is the tutorial level, which I didn't show off.
Whatever shows itself, I shall
Oh god, what you doing back there? What are you doing back there? What's happened to your pathing? You have anybody else selected? Like, Kayla's is just, what are you doing, girl? Kayla? Kayla? You know, like, do something? I can, like, attack move. She's like, nah. No, dog. He's been getting shot the whole time too, which is actually kind of irritating.
I may bring the battle with me. I shall thin out the I have unburdened us of their infantry.
Tell me quickly what you wish.
Our victory is certain.
I am beyond you.
I'm not sure what's happening that's picking them up instantly. Someone's doing something. It's like instantly reviving everybody.
Hold. I take it.
Oh yeah, what's up with that? Oh, I literally cannot untoggle her from melee stance, actually. That's...
Report this to your feeble
Huh. Oh, sorry, that... No, that's alright. What a... Wow, I think something broke. I think something broke.
Enjoy this.
I might actually just go back to the mission. I'm just gonna reset the mission. Cause, something's going wrong there, I think. Cause that shouldn't be happening. I may just, like... Yeah, it's just weird, like, that shouldn't have happened. Should I give her something different? I mean, that was fun, but... I might just give her a better wacky stick. Yeah, Ronahn can get rid of that other thing, because permanent stealth is no good for him at all. Do we want to, just as a joke, give him the Storm of Blades, though? Because someone was talking about how they really like fielding Ronahn with the Shuriken Catapult, so I might just do that. I just might make this the best worst ending decision for him. Just up his sight range, because those aren't really doing much for me. Eldar should be fine. I'll get him the, Oh, so when he gets hit by a ranged weapon, that's basically just healing everybody. And so when someone's down and he gets shot, they get back up. I'll leave that on him then. What about you, though? I'm gonna give you... Here. Yeah, no, as much as we loved that, as much as we loved that dialogue, we're just gonna skip it this time. Yeah, I still don't know what the fuck was going on there. It just sort of, maybe the game just knew. Maybe the game just knew I fucked up and was just like, let's give him a gimme. Yeah, sorry.
I'm no stranger to the deaths of planets.
Sadly, we have to sit through Gabriel Angelo's, oh no, there we go. I managed to skip it. Oh, thank God.
Of course, we must grow our forces.
Alright, take two. This time...
On the move, ready for battle.
This time she's in both at once. I don't know what's going on with this.
Commander, we are
Oh, is
taking
that just because
damage.
she was just like... Okay, good, yeah, so... Man, something...
I have unburdened us of their infantry.
It almost kind of looks like it's got something on it that's preventing it from doing stuff, but whatever.
Make it ours.
Just pick up a bunch of stuff.
Tell me quickly what you wish. The resource point is now ours.
This time we'll start building the usuals.
I have come under fire.
We are beset by chaos.
I have unburdened us of their infantry.
One of the nice things is whenever she uses her powers, Lenway just sort of picks up everybody and throws them around.
I am under attack.
Can I build another?
Such fleeting
Heck yeah, I can.
wasted life.
Moving. Still wearing.
Yeah, he'll stick with the group a little more now too, but we'll see.
Triumph. They said
He's definitely shooting things with them, which is nice. Can he still use power shot? Yeah, he can, so that's alright then. I got no problems
Make
with
it
this setup.
ours.
I have taken possession.
Ready for battle.
an enemy detachment. I shall learn what I
No, you don't need to learn anything, Ronahn, just kill him. Kind of digging what Velderon's got going with his leaps and everything like that. He's got some pretty wild ups.
Enjoy this, your last breath.
Triumph!
Come, great God, die again!
It's moving around. There's like a...
On the move, ready
over
for
here we should
battle.
go for.
These many decades have been an honor, Gabriel. Commend my service to the Emperor.
Emperor keep you, librarian. I go now to redeem our chapter. Such are the ways of demons, to lie and mislead us. Destroying it is the only way to avoid its influences.
Or war, as in all.
Alright,
on
well,
the
you
move,
have fun with
ready
that,
for
because I
battle.
don't think you're gonna kill him.
This is not safe. I shall endure.
Chaos Space Marines. How disgusting.
You waste your last moments.
I have come under fire!
Report this to your evil gods.
Witness my example. This is a hostile area.
Triumph!
I stand.
They think to harm me. So long as my towers of offerings are in place, I am unbeatable.
Behold my game mechanic.
Protect the offerings. My ascension is not yet complete.
It's probably worth noting the skull, big old skull head of the Shining Spear Shrine. They're the ones that ride jet bikes. So the big old noggin. Where are you guys? I don't know where you guys are. We'll get you back.
On the move, ready for battle.
No, I guess they just didn't join us. That's okay.
It shall be
The
ours.
skull of Kyras in his maledictive demon ascension form. Kind of, it's very similar to the silhouette of the demon, like the demon itself when it was released from the maledictum in Dawn of War. Like it's got exactly the same sort of profile and everything. At least that's what my brain tells me, and I did only play it just recently, so I'd like to think my brain hasn't become that damaged.
Commander, we are taking
Their
damage.
sights are set on me.
There is the objective. The key to that armored coffin has me in its sights.
They send greetings from afar!
Tremble, thing of chaos.
Still got my fire dragon stick on, so Kaelith is still gonna do plenty of damage to these things.
Now is the time. We shall destroy it. I am on the move. Make it ours.
Yes, we are yours. The craft world calls us to serve as this object is taken. But can such physical trifles truly matter?
I hope you all heard that.
On the move. Ready for battle.
Taken, but can such trivial trifles really matter? It's like I'm dead. Nothing matters. Everything is just ghost soul. You know, like whatever, guys.
This is not safe. I shall endure.
I am beyond you, human.
I have unburdened us of their infantry.
Chaos Dreadnought.
On my first time in the Space Marine campaign, I got my first variant bolter ammo on this mission. Yeah, game can be a little funny like that. It's one of the most annoying things about this is just how like how many sequences is just like everything just sort of stepping over each other to get at you. You know, you step over one range of enemies, and the next thing you know, there's the eyes behind them.
This is a hostile area. I have unburdened us of their influence.
There we go. You don't want to get too far ahead.
Requisition point captured.
Oh, is this game good, or is it for nerds who play with figurines in their basement? Oh wow! No, this game's actually good. It's a fun game, I think. It's definitely it's definitely not the deepest experience, and I don't think, like, I would say the strong point of Dawn of War 2 is not its multiplayer. Dawn of War, the original Dawn of War, has probably still some of the most fun, stupid, everyone screaming at each other multiplayer. But this one has, like, Dawn of War, Chaos Rising, and Retribution have incredibly good story, incredibly good characters, and using the units is satisfying. I just kind of like that he just like reaches down like that sort of small crack between his legs and just grabs a whole bunch of rocks and just throws them. It's like, I'm kind of busy here fighting against like an entire Space Marine chapter. Can you guys like just like bugger off, please? I'm trying to ascend to my true demonic status. Can you like not? And the answer, of course, is no, shut up. I do what I want. Sad sack.
For the Blood Ravens!
I am unburdened us of their infantry.
Yamcha, no!
A pity that Space Marine is fallen. It would have served as a useful diversion as we approached.
His regalia suggests he may have been one of their leaders. No matter, though, he was, after all, just a human.
I love the Eldar so much. What a bunch of, like, super dickheads. Yeah, Dawn of War 2 is a different sort of experience to Dawn of War 1. So much so that it's, like, quite a stark,
Still wearing.
quite a starkly sort of situated affair. Like they're very different. Like, probably the best way to put it is, Dawn of War 1 was Relic trying some stuff with things like cover mechanics and all sorts of stuff in the way they really hadn't before.
I see it on my
And then like after that, and morale as well, because morale being a thing in Dawn of War 1, but not like the hugest thing. And then
it shall be ours.
They made Company of Heroes, which was a lot more of a focused affair. And then so that happened. And then once they'd sort of made that, they made Dawn of War 2, and with a lot of what they'd done in Company of Heroes in terms of like the cover mechanics becoming a bit more focused, vehicles exploding into cover, a lot smaller scale, generally speaking, in terms of like the amount of units you control. And then they jazzed it up by, you know, you could choose like your commander in multiplayer who you used on the battlefield, things like that. And down goes anyway, but that's okay. She'll get better, probably. Really should just be going over there to blow that thing up, to be honest. Everyone's falling over today. Get them up. Get a Linway up, then we can,
Yes?
Pretty sure I can channel that
They
on.
send greetings
There we
from
go.
Eldar.
Go back and we'll get that. Oh, it's just everything's just like got another dead thing on. This is gonna sound really kind of weird and silly, but if you want an RTS or like that's a little bit different from all the other ones, but still quite familiar in a lot of ways, I'd like highly recommend Battle Realms. But I don't know like how good the remake on Steam is or like the re-release on Steam is, because it popped up on Steam recently. But it's not a sci-fi one. It's like fantasy, like Battle Realms is like fantasy Japanese stuff. But it's got probably one of the most interesting RTS sort of things going as far as I'm concerned, because like building the best units is such a weird timed, arduous sort of affair, but at the same time balances it out very well and also has lots of cool mechanics tied into you know, your troops speed, startling things and giving opponents like, you know, knowledge on the map of where you're coming from and things like that. Like high ground actually matters in it. Just lots of really good stuff. But you know, if you're talking about sci-fi, then yeah, like it's not. It's also quite dated. Like it makes the original Warcraft 3 graphics look very very clear and concise. I'm one of those people. It's like you throw a little bit of Japanese feudal combat style, you know, artwork and things in there. I'm like, yeah. The I haven't touched the remaster of Warcraft 3, but I don't intend on doing it because I just feel like everything I've seen of it, it's just like they shouldn't have bothered to starters. And a lot of the decisions they made in the aftermath of it regarding, like, basically forcing everybody to upgrade to it and things like that was just like, okay, no. And then Blizzard Activision's general stance on modding and things and trying to make claim ownership on people's things because they were still mad about Dota. It's just like, nah, sorry guys, I'm out. Like, you guys have fun being like, you guys have fun being you, but you lost me. I'll be staying away. He just sort of just reaches in down behind his ass and just grabs some rocks. Still love the way he says blood god. The voice actor really deserves like several medals. Yeah, Blizzard were great, and then Activision got the claws in, and I feel like I did a little thing yesterday. I wanted to poke around and see how like fans of like World of Warcraft are doing lately, because they apparently got like a patch coming up that for their Shadowlands expansion, and everyone who knows me knows I'm a giant Final Fantasy 14 boy, so I'm not gonna waste anybody's time by being on about how you know, how about one is better than the other or not. Boy, howdy! Like from what I've been looking at, it just kind of seems like a lot of people are just sort of miserable, and it's not. And it's just, I don't know. It just seems like a lot of decisions have been made that have just been in the name of like not making the game more fun. Like, I don't know. But like I said, I won't put the boot in too hard because obviously it'll just make it sound like it's a fanboy going for it. But the people who were playing just sounded like miserable. I shouldn't laugh when I say that. I think a lot of it has to do with also like the fact I think it was the yeah, apparently from what I'm told, they haven't had any new content for like months, and now they're sort of pushing out a patch that's gonna. It's basically they're gonna get time locked on a lot of content. It's gonna get drip fed to a pretty significant degree, and a lot of people think it might just be because one of the biggest World of Warcraft streamers said he was going to try out Final Fantasy 14, and I think people panicked. I was just like, like he's going to try it out, but I was just of the mind I think he's going to like it. There's a lot of people who are just like, no, I can't stand this weird Japanese stuff. Let me just build a bunch of things. There we go. Get a standing arm.
Wisdom is the winner of wars. On the move, ready for battle.
Definitely get the Avatar of Cain out now. Torlon finally finished the story. If anyone's wondering, like, if anyone's interested in following the Final Fantasy XIV story, Cool Guy has been playing it on his Twitch. I believe it's just Cool Guy with the COOLGUYE, I believe. And he's been playing it. I joined him for one of it. Oh no, she's going down. She's going down. She's staying up. She's going down. She's back up again. Unfortunately, everybody, the sound just died, and that usually means the game's about to crash. Can I save this? Yeah, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to quick save. And hope it actually saves. Because essentially yeah, okay, good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the game down, boot it back up again. This is a bug that happens, and it usually proceeds to crash. It's very unfortunate, so we're just going to... Are you sure you want to quit the game and exit to Windows? So we're just going to quit out and then go back in again. So everybody just hold on a moment. It may even actually crash doing this. Because that's just the nature of the game. Yeah, I think it's crashed. And now the massive tartars on the wallpaper. I think OBS just goes to a black screen, so I don't have to worry about that. I should get myself an overlay. Where's my Steam? Steam, please. Yeah, Supreme Commander is actually one I've never played myself, and shame on me for not doing it, because Supreme Commander is a pretty amazing game. When it came out, I was pretty young, and my family was pretty poor. We didn't get much in the way of games. So... Hopefully, we don't have to restart everything. Good. Oh, dear. Yeah, like, I would say for a lot of things, like for Shadowbringers for Final Fantasy XIV, one of the things that's really great about it is just the fact that it just, like, it's a very good self-contained world for the setting, and it just does everything right. It's like, it takes you to a completely different place with its own thing going on, and it makes everything still feel like it matters a lot. It all ties together very well, so I'm looking forward to when Cool Guy gets there. Have I played Northgard? No, I haven't. It's like a lot of things I'll probably have to look up afterwards. I'm still got my purchases for the immediate future all sort of lined up and carefully done, so I don't like overspend. Because Total War Warhammer 2's next DLC is coming out in about 2 weeks' time. I'm super excited about that. I cannot even begin to describe how excited I am. It's like, the excitement levels are extremely high. Also, I feel like there's someone just standing down here doing nothing. Okay, you're just have fun down there. Caleb getting absolutely bamboozled here. Okay over there, Caleb? Probably. Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, Dawn of War 2 has a lot of really good campaigns. Like, the first campaign is entirely Space Marine only, but the characters are so good, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm just gonna say that now, like, Cool Guy and I did a Let's Play of Dawn of War 2, and it was absolutely fun to play through. And then we had, and then we did Chaos Rising, and then we did the Redemption as the Space Marines. And, like, I'm mostly just playing this because a lot of people had asked us if we would, and I was just like, sure, why not? You know, like, obviously, people probably want us to play the Orc one, so I'm gonna wait till, like, Cool Guy's schedule is freed up a lot more and he finishes all of his Dawn of War Winter Assault missions before I let him do it. He's almost done on the next lot of them, thankfully. Fair enough. He certainly got a lot of very strong feelings about everything.
On the Eldar. Slanesh sends his regards. I might have known you would escape Typhon. A plague of orcs is simpler to stamp out than a handful of your slippery kind. So why come here then? Why not run and hide in your corners of the webway? So eager to die in the name of holy vengeance.
Your ignorance is astonishing, demon. Our kind evolved beyond your petty grudges and childish zealotry millennia ago. We slay you for the sake of our kin. You are nothing. You merely possess something of ours. And we have come to reclaim it.
Yeah, so, is he around here somewhere? Yeah, there he is. Jonah's having a nap. Is this man dead? Wrong! He's sleeping. Because Jonah's in Dawn of War 3. Yeah, like, we'll definitely be doing the orcs as a co-op sometime. Like, I wouldn't do that without Cool Guy. I feel like that would be like the worst kind of, like, betrayal. So, funny thing about this particular fight is that there's two things that are going to be happening. Kyras is going to be doing his thing. He's going to summon up those things to try and block off his health bar, as he demonstrated in the map. And stuff's going to come out of the portal, and the stuff that comes out of the portal that gets killed will give us resources. So, sort of waiting for my dudes to catch up. So what we'll likely do is we'll have the main crew doing the fighting in here. Although I might have Elenwe hang back as well. And I'll probably shift Veldarin to that. And that way, yeah, and that way we'll hopefully get through without too much trouble, and we'll be able to get more resources, and I'm going to use those resources to just upgrade the characters as we go. So the general idea is, you know... Excuse me, Kyras, I'm busy here. I love the little light shooting at his eyes as he does that. It's like the cartoon, oh my gosh, seeing the cute lady look. Yeah, so you guys do that. You guys hang back over here. Cool.
I was able to finish the abomination.
And they will continually give us stuff, and we'll just like beat the shit out of this guy, hopefully. And occasionally things will come out of there and we'll kill him. And he'll do he's gonna do throwing the rocks thing, but I don't know if he's gonna throw it at me. Oh no, he's grabbed his ass and he's pulled his pillars out of his bum. So yeah. So to start with, we can ignore killing more than one of them because here's where his health bar is. Although it kind of looks like we actually kind of need to destroy the rest. It's not doing any damage to him. Never mind then.
I close in for the kill.
Okay, they're doing some knockdown here. These guys something to knock them down. Yeah, I should break all three. I should break all three.
We are beset by triumph.
Keep forgetting that's like an extra damage bonus too.
It shall be done.
They dance the warriors' dance now.
How did you get out there?
Storm of attack.
Sands and chaos ascend.
It's like I'm looking at other stuff and then the game's like, hey, by the way, game mechanics. Sadly, can't beam him, which is a little upsetting.
Now is moving now. To ease. To the sky. We shall destroy it. You have command.
Hey, let's just drop the Eldritch Storm for no good reason.
The Eldritch Storm are our face to face.
Now is the moving. Still well.
He's doing all these mechanics, I'm just kind of like, eh, whatever. They do more damage to like your units down, like if your units are in there, he clears out all of those, but your rest of your hero units on this, like, you know, they're tough enough, they can handle it.
An easy task, this one.
I am ready. Grenades aloft.
They fight at close quarters.
Just throw a grenade at his junk, it's fine.
The hour has come.
We are in the fray. Hurry!
Just a fiery prison boy back for a bit, so that he doesn't die, gets repaired and comes back. I suppose you can mind war him. No, see, it's like all your fancy fun abilities do kind of get a bit
As ever, we serve the craft.
get a bit wasted. Yeah, it's I would say it's probably like the most underwhelming part of this entire game. It's just this.
I see my opportunity.
I have marked it for destruction.
Like it could have been, I feel like it could have been a lot more, but you know, as they say, it is what it is. You live with it.
Trust in your guide. Venture forth. It must be a swift strike.
Now is the time.
Well, they did, like, Dawn of War 3 rather unfortunately has the boss battle that sort of wants to be the last stand. It isn't very good. And so, like, that's probably closer and also worse, so as you can see, like, this is a lot more challenging on hard, and like I keep saying, it probably was a mistake to play it on normal, considering, like, you know, we kind of know our way around this game a bit much, but eh. We'll live. Ah, sending more guys in, eh? Shame if somebody psychically removed you with the storm. It's definitely one way to clean up an ad phase.
Soldiers are dead.
I think everything's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna drop those
I
down.
have
Destroy
lots
him.
of their infantry.
Slave.
Eldar, will I give you damage buff?
Yes.
No monstrosity can match our ad.
The demon is down! Summon the Eldritch Storm! For the fallen!
For the living!
For Tal, dear.
There we go. I was like, where can I click this? Yeah, and then we just basically laser him to death, so it's all good. I assume we started it inside of his skull, because that's definitely one way to kill a demon. I wanted to click on the head. I will never click on the head. And there it is. They got crushed.
We have prevailed.
And for our work, we get that. No one cares. Final cutscene, ahoy!
I wonder if my dreams may finally end.
We should all be so fortunate to have such loyal kin.
I believe we already do.
You have served the craft worlds honorably, outcast. What shall you do now?
I shall bring my sister home.
And yeah, and then Dawn of War 3 happens. It's not like he didn't try, you know. It's just it all kinda didn't go to plan. We get some nice concept art. It kind of looks like they might have been thinking of having the Vostroyans in, but they settled on the Cadians again. Kind of funny what my brain does and doesn't remember. It's just like, oh yeah, the Vostroyans, you know, like, cause like that's totally the most memorable and easily recognizable Imperial Guard unit. No, just easily pronounceable, short, and punchy. No, it's they got silly hats and extremely ornate-looking lasguns, Vostroyans. Yeah, so like the work on the cutscenes. I will say that's probably the one thing that upsets me the most about Dawn of War 3 is that the cutscenes. I kind of understand what they went for with them, but they just kind of just felt budgeted. They felt a lot more budgety. And we did see a fair amount of that. This is honestly the best part about Dawn of War 1 and Dawn of War 2 is just everybody killing each other in sync kills. The hell kind of an orc is blue? The scavengers. There's a sort of a... Ooh. Nice. Blue is the lucky color. So those who are primarily scavenging, they will attempt to daub themselves in blue paint in order to ensure that they find the best stuff. They get lucky and find the good stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, like we're endless font of knowledge here on the stream about stuff, and sometimes it's actually correct. Someone just ramping a Baneblade atop a whole bunch of Tyranids there. I didn't even notice the Tyranids for a second there. Somebody was just like, pop in a track wheelie! Well, and here's how they made, is that Idranil? Or the Howling Banshee? It's like Tyria. So there you go. Or, oh, it's Kayla. Well, you know, it's like it's hard to recognize somebody when they're like that. They were very fond of what she could do. So much love and attention and work went into all of the Dawn of War games. Even if like you don't like Dawn of War 3, you can still see a lot of work went into it. It's always just sort of amazing, just like seeing like all this wonderful art. And that's the Lord Castor concept art. He ended up looking a little bit different, but they got a lot of the details down. Inquisitor Adrasty. She's got probably one of the best character looks in the whole game, to be honest. They nailed the Inquisitor Auto Hereticus armor, the coat and the hat in such a perfect way. That's some good grossness. I can't help but notice we're only about an hour and a half into this as well, so I may take a moment and I was just thinking, what could we do? Does y'all want to see just like, would y'all like me to just start the Tyranid campaign? I mean, it's all the same levels, and I probably won't come back to this for a few weeks afterwards. But I mean, the Chaos campaign is pretty funny as well. Two Megatrons and a Starscream, yeah. Adraste up to her goddamn ankles in that sort of thing. That's a fun ability to use too. When I logged in, there were 223 people online in this game. They might have all just been on for the last stand mode, but you know, I'd say fairly lively. Much more lively than Dawn of War 3. Like, I suppose when you think about it, 224 people isn't a huge amount, but they were definitely having fun with it. Oh my god, there is just so much going on in this ending. Building energy, go up. Charges, falls. Concept art is great. Like, just all this stuff they're doing is so good. Well, I wouldn't know about the competitive playing part of it, to be honest. Are you really still in the... Did it start again? He's just... Like, is this just THQ now? We had Relic, now we're on the THQ credits. God. Oh, dear. I think the funniest thing about this, if we're going to be honest, is that this is still beaten out in the Guinness Book of Records for the longest credit sequence by Final Fantasy XIV. Oh dear! Imagine that getting in the record book. We're just having like a really long credit sequence, just so long, like a person like ages in real time. Last Stand is fun. I enjoy Last Stand a lot. Level 16 of the first map they released for it with the clones is kind of wild. It's like a massive coin flip, and I don't like that so much. And like, if we're gonna be honest, I don't think I ever beat the first map. The second map they released is a lot more fun, I feel. I've beaten that before, but it's very easy for that one for like things to overflow on you and kill you. Are we ever gonna do Majesty 2? Majesty 2 isn't that good, from all things told. It's not that great. Cool guy in particular has told me stories about him playing it and attempting to, like, you know, let them know about some pretty shitty bugs that were in the game that were coming through. I think he mentioned in one of the Dawn of War Winter Assault videos we did, is that he actually put in like a bug report for something that was happening in it, and they never touched it, and it was actually kind of game breaking. Yeah, you almost need a proper build to get past the clones. Yeah, I think that's probably a mistake of it. Is like, it's a cool concept, but needing a proper build to get past it, and then having to put up with them again with everything else happening on wave 20 was kind of wild. I suppose, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, the bug where you can pause the game and build 50 trading posts in the same spot. I believe that might have been the one he was talking about. There was one in particular, and we'd been talking about it because we'd been mentioning in Dawn of War 1 there was a save exploit you could do where you could, like, playing as the orcs, single player, you could essentially save the game, quit out of the game, go back into the game, and it would reset the war counter. Has absolutely no effect on multiplayer or anything like that. But that was a video. It's by a guy named the Spiffing Brit. He does lots of really funny exploits of games and things like that. He's very good at, like, breaking open Civ style games, and tricking the game into essentially letting him win in a lot of the funniest ways. And I believe he did the trading post glitch. I don't know if that's the one Cool Guy discovered or not, but he definitely did one about like the trading post one. It's just wild what gets through, and then someone's like, hey, shouldn't we fix this? And someone else is like, nah. Like, Total War Warhammer 2 has two extremely interesting bugs, and I might as well mention them now. The first is one that can make it so that you can very easily win the game without ever trying. Essentially, if you hit backspace during an enemy's turn when you can see them moving, their unit will stop. And what you can effectively do is prevent your opponent who's nearby you from ever sending units to attack you, because you've essentially forced the game to stop their army. I don't know if they fixed that or not, but that was a bug that lasted from Total War Warhammer 1 into Total War Warhammer 2, and apparently persists from a few of the other games as well. And the second one was one that we only just saw recently, and it was really funny because it was... What's the best way to put this? It was sort of a similar sort of thing. I think if you hold something down so that your turn doesn't end, and it doesn't bring up a message, and you move around inside of recruiting Gotrek and Felix, you could do that infinitely. And so I watched, I think his name is Legend of Total War, a guy who's very good at playing the Total War series, and also very good at using exploits, if the whim takes him. And yeah, I was posting that on the Discord yesterday, and he produced about 51 Gotreks. It only gives you one Felix, but it will give you he got about 51 Gotreks, and it also adds on for, like, they all have the same timer for how long they last before the game takes them away from you, which is typically 30 turns, but every when you spawn it adds another 30 turns on top of it, so we had them for about 1,700 turns. And they're all free. They're all free, you don't have to pay any upkeep on them, and you can just... He just sent Gotreks all across the map in, like, groups of 4 to fight. Because he was like, they're immortal, they would always come back, and he has them for like 2,000, almost 2,000 turns, you know, which anybody who's good at the game like he is would need probably like 1/100th of that. He can pick the game in 10 turns, I'm sure. Pretty funny. God, there's like a lot of people in THQ. I'm just letting this slide through because I'm just sort of saying so. What I think I'll do is I'll finish this, and then I might just go poke my head into the Discord, see if anybody's got the game installed and wants to play a round or 3 of Last Stand. Because have I ever played the Amazing Methodist Dwarf Fortress? I have. And I go cross-eyed every time I try to play it. When I used to be okay at it, and then they added like multiple levels of planes, and that's when my brain exploded. Because I was so used to doing it just on the single plane, but like digging into the mountain and the adventures in there, and then it was just like, I don't know, I didn't adjust too well. I have been playing a lot of, like a little bit of RimWorld lately. I got into RimWorld, and I've been loving the shit out of that. I've often been considering whether or not I want to just like do like a Warhammer Wednesday stream like this, but like just have it modded, so it's like the Warhammer Fantasy one that's come out. Someone's done like a big, massive mod overhaul, Kind of seems like it would be fairly funny. Play as the Skaven. I also saw a mod which allows people to like spawn things for a streamer. So I could play a regular one and just let everyone ruin it. You could do a feral tribe that rises to power by selling drugs. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's a very Necromunda thing to do. That's Clannisha. I just... Oh dear, just looking at all these people. I keep thinking it's just gonna end and it just keeps going deeper and deeper. Like... I'm a little worried if I alt tab from here it's gonna like pause the credits. So I'm just sort of letting it... I said I definitely haven't given a streamer an army of alpha beavers. Well, I saw a video. I don't know if they ever figured out why they had no trees. Oh, I do know of one. I do know of one streamer, and all of his chat just did nothing but give him tame rats, like the entire time. Like they had all these other options they could fuck around with, and all they did was give him tamed rats, which ironically was probably the worst thing that they could have done because the rats just kept eating all the food. And he just kept trying to like put them in places, and it just because he didn't want to kill them, he didn't want to kill the rats, but at the same time it's just he couldn't keep up with it. It was great. So who knows? Maybe once I get better at RimWorld, I might poke my head in and let everybody who's playing ruin what I'm doing. I'm sort of So what I'll do is I'll poke my head into Discord. I don't suppose Torlon. I don't suppose you've got this game installed and want to play some Last Stand? Because I know you're always pretty good for it. You can sort of... I have to think this is looping. Do you think it's looping? Do you really think they're doing that to us? Would they actually prank us by having a looping... Okay, what I might do is I might just alt tab for a moment. Yeah, just like I might just alt tab. It's not gonna pause, right? It does pause. Oh, that's rude. Okay, I'm gonna just stop that then. All right, Torlon, if you want to hop into a Discord channel, and I'll bring you into the streaming strong room so that we can talk while we play. If you don't want to talk, that's fine too. But that's cool. So let's see if there's anybody else in the Discord. Yeah, it was probably just all the expansions going one after another. Hello, Torlon. Welcome to the show. I'm going to... Yeah, you'll probably be at a pretty good volume. Give me some noise.
Good evening.
Yeah, you sound pretty good. You sound pretty clear.
Yes, as it turns out, apparently I was downloading it when I moved computers and it was at half, so like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine, because we're still trying to find out third. So we go back, go Last Stand. Because we got lots of people we can play as. It's honestly been such a long time since I played this, and I think I only ever prestiged a few characters. I don't like. Does that mean I prestiged? I don't think so. I definitely prestiged the captain. I played the captain too much.
Yeah, I think if their icon is gold, I think that means prestige.
Okay, well the Lord General leveled up too, I guess. I love the Talcman. I always feel like I never get him very far. And then the Necron Overlord. So this motherfucker right here. He just looks ostentatious as a little get out. Let's just go ready. I'll just do this. Yeah, so I should probably just obscure this for a second for everybody. Sorry, showing off my Steam list like this. I'm just gonna sort of do that. I should get myself a nice thing. So you're not ready to join in, so let's just I swear to God, if I have to play with like a complete random because there's not a single person here that still has like a really old game downloaded, I'm gonna like start throwing out punches. Yeah, start from zero with the Chaos Sorcerer. Yeah, I don't know, like I never play Chaos Sorcerer. It's definitely a thing. It's from where even are you? You can't hit me in Canada. You say that, but I don't know. Oh, it brought that up, brought the window back up again. Anyway, that's always good. It's always nice to see. It's always nice to see Steam Overlay just doing whatever Steam Overlay wants. I don't even know what dynasty I'm in. I mean, that's gold. Because I don't even remember what like half this stuff does. It's like
I want to say the Overlord was added like long after I stopped playing.
yeah, it was like it was kind of weird. It was like Dawn of War 2 Last Stand had been out for like a bazillion years, and then they just said, "Hey, here's a paid DLC Necron Lord." Like the Tau Commander had been like a paid DLC character for Last Stand 2. That was cool, and then it just sort of. So I know whenever we've like shown this game, people have just like sort of gone, you stupid idiot, play this style, play that style, but like I genuinely don't actually know what's good at this juncture. I'm just like, eh.
I still remember the strategy we were able to beat the first map on, but beyond that, it's you got to play whatever you feel like.
Yeah. Because yeah, the Chaos, it's kind of funny, Chaos Sorcerer at level 1, because like the Chaos Sorcerer, like everyone I know would always play it, so I'd never play it myself, and at the same time he was just like incredibly easy to die, so I just never really much liked him. I kind of like the Chasso. I like the Captain. I used the Captain a lot. He's fun. The Captain is definitely good fun. And I guess I've used the Overlord a little bit. I just genuinely don't know. I'm just gonna check to see if there's. Yeah, absolutely nobody. I've been let down by my entire Discord. So I guess we'll just be playing maybe with the random. If we can't get this done, do you want to just play like a Chaos campaign instead, Darlon, just to like show it off?
Yep, sure.
Yeah, I don't want to play this game with the random, so we're just gonna dog in and do like the Chaos campaign, like, because I'm just like, no, I ain't down for this. I ain't down for Last Standing without a third, and then playing with like a rando, because I can't control what they say or what they do.
Yeah, the only other person I've seen who's played this in recent times is Olish.
Yeah, he finished the Tyranid campaign recently, which is kind of funny. I was wondering if that was my fault, or if he just decided to do it. Because I know he actually, when we started the Let's Play of Dawn of War, he went through the entirety of it. I just sort of watched him go through, like, you know, he started playing it, then he beat it, then he started playing Winter Assault, then he beat it, then he started playing Dark Crusade, then he beat it, then he started playing Soulstone. Have I played any of the Overlord games? Yes, I have. I have played all the Overlord games except for the mobile one and the one on the Wii. So I've played 2. Okay, so technically I played half of them.
I was gonna say, like, they added the Fellowship one, and it had negative reviews, so I didn't look too far into it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna switch over here to Oh, okay, Buddy just turned up, so I don't have to... We can play Last Stand, okay. Okay, well I'm just changing the title so anyone who comes in hoping for Eldar, don't get upset. Hello, Buddy. Do I even have you on Steam? Is the big question.
No.
Okay, send me via DM your details, and I will not put it up on the stream.
DM through Steam, right? Or not Steam,
just Discord. Just message me on Discord with your name, and I'll just pop it in. And just, like, tell me what your icon is. That'll make it easier. Ever think of streaming the Overlord games? The Overlord games are alright, but I'm not really that big on Sorry, I think someone's just started grinding something in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
I don't hear anything.
That's good. Okay. And yeah, and buddy, just let me know what your your icon is as well, because I feel like if I put your Steam name in, like I'm gonna get like 100 things.
Oh, it's just Shell sitting on a companion cube.
That'll be easy to find. Assuming Steam's like...
Okay, since it's the first time it's installed, it forced the game to play the cutscene.
Yeah, it does that. Actually, give me your like your. Can you get your friend code instead? You've got a. You'll have one if you go to your friends page, like under your profile like thing. You go friends and you go to add a friend. You can get a code if you DM me that. Boy, this is a lot of troubleshooting, but it's okay. Like, I'm not gonna end the stream after like an hour and a half of playing. If you like paste me that, I should probably be able to find you instantly. I forgot friend codes were actually a thing. Yeah, thank you. There we go. That works better. Yeah, cool. There we go. Cool. I sent you an invite. I will. There we go. So I guess I can run back into Last Stand again, setting up the room again. So how are you doing on this, Torlon? You ready to rumble?
Yep, I am in and ready to go.
Okay, I will just. Why does my play as the Hive Tyrant today? I don't even know how to play as the Hive Tyrant. I'll just get you guys in and then I'll do that. So once again, I will just turn off the screen for a sec. I really should get a hotkey for doing that. That would be like real super genius stuff, but I guess I wasn't expecting to be getting in and doing this sort of shenaniganry. There you
That's
are.
right.
And there's Torlon. Here we go. There you go. Everybody's joining the stream now. So hopefully, when I alt tab and alt tab back in again, it doesn't just like goof me and bring the screen back on again. Ah, damn it, Torlon, we turned up wearing the same skirt.
I
Okay,
will
you
change to something else.
Well, that's alright, because I'm gonna like look through what my war gear is now that I've got all that done. This is the build I was using at the time, so I might just stick with it, because obviously, like, me in the past was either like experimenting or was a genius. So we'll just go with that. All I know is I fart gas, run around a lot, have a venom cannon, and have a tyrant guard, a puppy that goes around and gets into trouble. So we'll do it on the Anvil of Corn, because I like this one more. So y'all both ready to rumba?
I'm good to go.
Excellent.
Yep, I'm good. Well,
too late. I suppose you have to ready up anyway, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so to finish my thought on I played the Overlord games a lot, and I don't know, they're alright, I just don't ever like sort of feel like streaming them. It's just kind of a thing. Like, they're okay, but they're not good, they don't knock my socks off. Are we? Like, what is...
I hear a countdown.
Oh, that's right. It does a countdown in it, because I've got chat closed, I don't see it telling me that. So it's...
Oh. Starting.
Yeah, it just... the chat was the one giving the chat gives the details, but at the same time, the chat's probably got some guy in there arguing whether or not Master Chief can beat up Marnius Calgar, and I'd rather not get into that. I think it's kind of like a Wild West saloon in there. I don't want to mess. All right, let's.
Choose your doom. Come meet your deaths.
That's right. We gotta.
Nope. Bad.
There we go. Gotta capture the points and then kill the things. I've released the puppy. The puppy should be able to get everything done for us. And then I'll just like slowly kill things. So is this like a thing I just gas around myself? Yeah. Okay. So if anyone sort of comes up and attacks me in close combat, I just sort of gas him with the gas. Here, I'll help. No, you run right behind the thing, I have to walk over to kill it. Again, the sorcerer is just like, whenever you watch someone playing it, you're like, he's probably gonna die, and then he lives. It's like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Well, one of their abilities is basically a second life. If you see the shield up around him, he's not gonna die. Just respawn into him.
Yeah. So the idea for those who don't know Last Stand is that you fight a bunch of waves all themed up to something different. There's points to try and hold. Enemies will come up and try and take it off you because the enemies are jerks. And you've got heroes that do lots of really cool stuff and try to prevent that from happening. And I think my puppy died, which is like really upsetting. So I'm about to deploy puppy. There we go. Please don't actually make any statements regarding who could win between Master Chief and anybody else. Like, that was a joke. Don't actually do it. I will have to arrest you if you actually do it. With the power of the Inquisition, I will have you thrown in jail. Turn into a servitor. So yeah, the Sorcerer does all sorts of cool casting tricks, the Farseer does all sorts of cool misdirection casting tricks, and the Hive Tyrant just is meat. I am super meat. But then something attacks me, I just... And they're all like, oh, the stench! Yes, please come attack me inside of my horrible stench. I can't believe you guys killed my Tyrant Guard again. This is illegal. Don't think I don't spawn him again. He's my meat shield. He performs a very important function. Also, like, if I ever have to escape, I have the charge. The charge is useless. I don't know why I haven't equipped. It's probably not useless, but I'm gonna say it is. Bring it on. There's a man in chat, and you tell him, hey, you're gonna get arrested for that sort of shenanigans, and he's like, yeah, I want to get arrested. Every day I wake up, I think how much I want to get arrested.
Nope, I fell down.
Yeah, and I think I'm about to fall down too. As is often the case, you know, where one goes, the others usually follow up pretty quick.
Yeah, I forgot that when when any of my guys lose a life, they explode.
I mean, it's a lictor killing us, so I'll get surprised. But like things are going badly for us.
Oh, I lost one of my whatever these are.
The tide's coming!
Also, every wave has someone yelling something, so... Again, the squishy sorcerer is the last one standing. I mean, it's a different kind of, you know, squishy. I definitely gotta take care of that. And yes, that is the hive mind, just like, you know, speaking to me in weird growls. Don't worry about it. So I'm trying to take care of the truck here. There we go. Yeah, so this build I would say was probably not a very good build, but it was a build I made like 4 years ago, so who knows? And yeah, your point gain, you actually get your point gain multiplied by the points, so you kind of want to hold them. And I can't control what my my little buddy there does. He'll just do whatever he wants, and that's fine because he attracts attention. My bonus up. Venom Cannon is a pretty good sniping weapon, but it's just, you know, it's atrocious in terms of like what it can do. Let's charge these guys. At least. Also, it gets me away from the Ogrins, who are a spicy meatball. Oh boy. The Ogrins always sound so depressing when they die, too. I'm sad that I'm freaking dead. Yeah, just invite them to the goo. The goo.
Yeah, here and just recharge.
We're all equal down here in the goo. I can pick him up. I shoot while I'm picking up. Apparently I also shoot a lot more rapidly when I'm picking up, because I swear to God. Let's get that guy for life from him while we go get our multiplier back up. Never stop looting all of the people. This is where it gets spicy. The Swarm Lord is a part of like one of the waves.
Yeah, I seem to remember now that these points are a good distraction because they'll prioritize that over you for some reason.
Yeah, a lot of like the little infantry will run off to grab them. Like, not all of them, but like some of them will warn you off to get them or something. Targeting. At the very least, the Tyranid waves, you get the effect of the, the effect of the hive mind being diminished when they explode, so it, like, sort of, screws all the little guys up. I can definitely tell what me from the past was thinking. It was as, hey, this build, I don't have to do much. I can stand here and hit things from halfway across the map.
Well, doesn't seem like a bad strategy.
It's just like, I'm just going to stand here and press a minimal amount of buttons.
One cure,
oh,
and I shall deliver it. For the Emperor!
Dreadnought, go fight other Dreadnought, don't burn me.
Worried he was going to do that. So we'll try that again. Oh yeah, we definitely want to kill the apothecary first. Oh, we were trouble. 10 I go. I probably could have tried to get away from that, but it's my low energy attacks here. You think the apothecary, like, that you've taken would?
We'll see what happens. Oh, it got me back up, but then we failed anyways.
The opposite side was victorious. I mean, kinda expected. How do I get an image into the chat? I mean, I don't think you can with Twitch chat. I'm surprised to let you do it at all. To be honest, I don't know what the general settings for these sorts of things is, whether they ban it. Okay, I'm gonna try the Overlord this time, again with whatever setup I had on at the time. So what do I have? Like a phase shift so I can dematerialize from reality. I have a healing thing from a nano scarabs. I have a resurrection orb and an entropic strike. Man, that just like. Really seems like I did something, like a build, just like to try and ensure that I never actually have to like try and could just like walk through things and not die. It feels like a lot of these setups I got going here is like, what can I do with the least amount of work? So yeah, it's just gonna do chat thing again. Guys, it's been so long, like, so I'm like trying to remember everything, and it's just like, it's not coming back to me. There was a glitch that let the Blood Ravens have a Wraith Guard in Dawn of War 3. Oh, okay. God, I didn't know that was a thing. If I knew how to just like immediately throw OBS up and like put the image in and everything like that, I would look at it and show it. But I don't, because I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I really should just like sit down and learn it. It's like I'm gonna be streaming. I might want to actually like learn how to do more than just show my screen. So let's see what exactly it is I do.
Kind of you to choose your doom. Come meet your death, scum!
I'll go get those guys down there. So what do we got here? We got phase shift for reality phasing. I got entropic strike, I guess, for... Can I just entropic strike you guys? Yeah, okay. Welcome to entropy. Resurrection orb I'll use, I guess, when you guys all die, which is fine. And I guess the scarabs are for when I take damage. I'll just heal. Which apparently I just took a lot of very fucking quickly there. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I think this one was my using the people as bombs essentially.
Yeah, that is a good build. So this build he is not built for combat. He's definitely gonna like I'm gonna chew through my energy if I'm not careful, so I have to turn it off. But it has like an activation period, so I guess I gotta like. This seems like I just unlocked a bunch of stuff and I'm goofing around sort of build, I guess.
Any Howling Banshees in combat?
I'll go get you. You'll give me a chance to heal up. Yeah, this ain't a good build. This is a hodgepodge, and it ain't a good hodgepodge that I got going here. Let's turn that off again. Like at the very least, I'm hitting hard, but yeah. God, took us that long to get through wave 2. Do not like my odds here.
This really seems like this one was built to just survive, not necessarily kill.
Well, if you get all the attention, we'll do all the killing. So I'm certainly killing enough in this floor, just not, you know. Killy, but not surviving against anything of theirs that's killy. That's probably the best way to put it. Like, these guys are probably just gonna like chew through me very quickly. Yeah. He's leaving. God, that was a fucking explosion. Yeah, that's definitely a weapon. Should go going here.
Yeah, bioplasma.
Yeah, definitely doing the big barf on everybody. Bioplasma, for those of you wondering, was originally a weapon for carnifexes. A weapon not often used because you wanted your carnifex moving at like full speed to like throw up, like, you know, smash into enemies. The idea of like, you know, doing anything else just was weird, strange, and alien to the investors. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, this build, this is definitely, I threw a bunch of things on and didn't consider at the time what I was doing. I've said it before and I'll say it again. But it's okay, because if we die, it doesn't matter, because we can just, you know, try again with something else. Where again, I will not think about what I've got equipped and just sort of, you know, go for it. Oh, now's my big chance! No, I don't think it's gonna happen. No, I don't. I was casting. I was definitely casting. Well, that's good. I can, I am quite happy to lose that one early, because it felt like we were going to be having a very bad time on it.
Wow!
Okay.
Let's see what else we got.
Yeah, I'm mostly just like, well, you know, what was I doing there? And the answer is, God only knows. What was I doing with the Tau, Commander? Ionic Plasma Rifle, twin-linked, so I have 2 of them. Unshakable and heavy, so I can just slam down on people when I jump. Coolant. Anti-missile armor, missile pod, stimulant injector. Okay, so those are pretty decent, and a shield drone. Do I have a better drone? No, it doesn't use that one.
Probably conflicts with something.
Yeah, probably. So I got a shield drone, heavy jets, and anti-armor missile. Hey, what's the worst that could happen? You ever play Orcs Must Die? Yes. I actually quite enjoyed Orcs Must Die, and Cool Guy and I had always been meaning to play Orcs Must Die 2 together at some point, and just never did. And I know there's another Orcs Must Die game coming down the pipeline now, which when it comes out I'll probably check out, because, I don't know, like, I'm not usually a big tower defense person. There's only really one other game that's, like, I've really gotten into, and I can't even remember its name now, and it's, like, really easy to remember normally.
Sanctum?
No, it's the one with the the robot buddy who really likes raspberries or strawberries. Yes, yeah. Yeah, like Cool Guy and I both played it a lot, and I got a score on one of them that he couldn't beat, and it bothers him to this day. Defense Grid, that's the one. Thank you. Yeah, I think it was Defense Grid 1. I got a score, and he just doesn't know how I did it, and he hates it.
Kind of you to choose your doom. Come meet your death, scum!
Alright, let's see what happens when I,
Deploying shield drone.
Okay, let's collect that. Stand in my shield. Never take damage. And, it's J for jumping, I have to remember that.
So I actually have seen Orcs Must Die 3 got released, but it was on Stadia only for exclusive for like X amount of time.
It might as well have not have released then.
That's what most people thought, but a streamer that I watched played it, I'm like, that's actually decent.
Yeah, it had some cool stuff to it.
Because I think I played Orcs Must Die 2 when it first came out. We just played through the entire game.
Well, I mean, in terms of like general setup, I think at the very least I've actually like picked one that isn't awful this time. Looks like past me actually really liked playing as the Tau Commander, so that's good.
Yeah, I think the downside of not being able to use terrain was kind of nullified by the fact that it's really, really powerful. Speaking of which, I forgot. I can actually go in these buildings up here.
Yeah, you can. Like it's actually like a fun strategy for when you're using the mech boy. Because you just sometimes just go into buildings and just be a huge jerk to everybody. Sort of. See you guys later. Bam.
No respite. Charge!
don't have to stop shooting. Okay, he has definitely decided it's time to stop shooting.
If you have the siege one, I want to say that one hasn't been in range, but it's been a long time.
He just didn't want to shoot. It's very unusual.
Was that confused, buddy?
I have been throwing it around.
Jump out from under us. So there's the Lictor. Damn near killed her. Okay. Yeah, I've got a minimum range on my... Okay, he's like actually like, on my body. Please, Space Marine, kill Lictor, please. Kill both
Working
Lictor.
on it.
Yep. Do it myself. Just gotta get enough distance I can shoot a missile at him, because everything I've got does like a minimum range except for my my gun. And honestly, if you're getting inside my minimum range, I've made a mistake. A horrible mistake.
The tide's coming!
All aside from Farseer, I don't think Tau know how to do melee.
Nice tank. Shame if something happened to it. That was the something that happened to it.
Where did the truck go?
I deleted it. Should I have not deleted the truck?
I'm not going to say no.
Because I saw truck and I rocket truck, and I was like, haha, truck explode.
I just
Honestly,
didn't.
I was trying to copy that as the...
poof on my end.
Yeah, no, that's what the missile's for. The missile's a, oh, that thing's a problem, I better remove it from the game button. I have a lot of those. Shield, where you going?
Get in there and get killed!
I do remember if I, as the Chaos Sorcerer, if you copy it, people can get into it just like a building. You can drive it around.
Dear. Bless him. There we go. It's like, I'm a highly mobile. No, I've been sitting here for like the last minute. Yeah, I'm the Tau Commander. I may be paper mache, but my gun is fight. And also, my gun doesn't explode me when I fire it, making me superior. It's gonna be fun when the Dark Crusade stream kicks off, talking about the Tau and the Necrons and things like that, and all the shootings they get up to. Oh yeah, there's still some enemies around that want to die. Look at these guys over here. They just been sitting in detention this whole time. They didn't care. They were just like, nah. Nah, we out. We good. We don't need to fight.
Engaging armored targets.
Artillery support on the crap, please.
Yeah, I am exploiting Tyrant Guard. I have a cooldown on this thing, though. What do I do?
Alright, thank you.
Engaging armored targets.
It's a very short cooldown. I'm doing it this way.
Trying to keep the other two confused as best I can.
You're doing a fine job. There we go.
Cool, I think I've got this one, so I have to hop in.
Yeah, like, getting back onto the defense grid thing, yeah. I know, like, the funny thing is like, that level I beat that, like, Hawkeye couldn't beat the score of, I essentially just read someone's guide on how to beat it, because I was just like, I'll just get the general idea on how to start it. So I started it. And then, from then on in, it was just like, I'll do my own thing after I sort of get the start going. And I did. And, yeah, Hawkeye just was never able to maximize his runs the way that was necessary to actually defeat that. And it just, he couldn't figure it out. Capture this point while I'm being the hero. Alright. Where is the healthcare? There is the healthcare. I must remove healthcare. Don't run around the corner. You son of a biscuit. There we go. The doctor is out.
And I've got the other one. And
cool. Looks like.
Oh, and there's another one that apparently each corner had one.
Dr. Cornering. The Adventures of Dr. Corner.
Engaging armored targets.
Oh, he just went out. He went out of visual range. I don't think he wants to move either. Okay, well we'll just kill everything else first. Aha! Dr. Corner, you've revealed yourself, and with you, your healthcare is destroyed. There go his knees. He's gonna need his own doctor for that. You think he'll get angry that you looked up a guide and beat him? No, because he understands I just do stuff sometimes. Yeah, there was a chimera there for a second.
Tank.
Where is it? Oh.
Retreating.
It's just like, man, hey, you know, halfway across the map, don't worry about it. I am down. Yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble though, so I'm gonna move. Yeah, the catechins are exploding my organs, and I don't have enough. You can like tie them up. That'd be nice. Okay, I can. If my health gets low enough, I think I'll inject stimulants. Yeah, there you go. That's like I didn't want to.
They're gonna ignore me.
We need to kill them because they've got shotguns and they kill. Let's go hide behind his tank for a second. Okay, let's see what I can do. Wait, what? You guys hotshot las guns running into close combat? What the fuck? Are you guys like? You guys trying to cut me open like a tin can? Because it almost worked
pretty well on me.
I mean, that's like impressive. I'll give him credit. I don't have enough. Okay, I have enough energy. Kill again. I just love you, victim. It's like, wow, that's a pretty mean and emphatic declaration of intent. I don't think of myself as a victim. I think of myself as a good friend to everybody. That's the greater good for you. Except that guy. I really hate that guy.
Even savages anti-armor missile.
It was mostly just, hey, like to start the level you want to do this, that, and everything, and then I did that, and then I just started doing my own thing, and the game was just like, wow, you've got the best score ever.
Engaging armored targets.
Yeah, I've done stuff like that before where I just can't get started, but after I get started, I'm like, oh yeah, I can figure out the rest.
I think I got banned from Sleeping Dog's online like score comparison thing once because of a record I set, which was 100% legitimate. It was like you had to do it. Like, you had to do like the longest police chase possible, and I found that you could do that if you just used one of those armored trucks, because you would basically be able to like keep a car chase going without destroying your car on like the freeway that rings around the city for forever. And so I did it for about 100 years, and like then like after I did that, I guess someone looked at the score and went, that's illegal, and so I could never actually log into it ever again. I didn't get a message saying, hey, you're banned, I just couldn't access it anymore. That guy's definitely a jerk. I'm so fucked.
If you can hop behind the door.
It's alright, I got stimulants. That was fucking stupid on me. I just realized I was interrupting my own missiling. Fuck. I would have killed that guy 100 times over, but I was like trying to be clever and cancel moving, and I don't work like that.
You can do it, Torlon! Whee!
that fire prism is just gonna bounce his ass across the map if he can get away with it. Pick me up! I have stimulants! I have so many stimulants, you wouldn't believe it. Ah, drugs.
Alright, cool. Gonna... Ow.
Engaging armored target.
Now I gotta save up for Dreadnought again.
It's like GG easy. So we got the Blood Crushers coming next. I will, as usual, shoot rockets at them to kill them.
Might not want to stand there.
Well, it's just friendship.
Anti-armor missile. Fire. Engaging armored target.
I'm just gonna evasive maneuvers my way out of that conflict. See
Anti-armor missile.
if I can. Oh, it's a bad place to stand. I'm leaving. Oh, that is also a worse place to stand. I ain't gonna jump there. I'm gonna jump over here. Good lord.
Well, if you want to get behind me, I think I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I'm coming to over where you are. I'm just gonna like
Evasive maneuvers.
chase by everything.
Anti-armor missile.
Oh, I gotta like. Apparently, even though I can't technically do that, my character still walked up and did that.
We must drive out engaging armored targets.
There we go. Rear armor destroyed.
Alright, I forgot they had like different sides.
Yeah. At least those rules still apply in this game mode. Dear. That's the Swarm Lord. We definitely don't want him alive. So there we go. Because everyone around him goes super berserko. So yeah, like, he's a problem if you let him live. If you do not immediately identify and kill that son of a gun, you are in trouble.
I think he's also super heavy that you can't copy as the chaos.
Yeah, you can't call. Well, I'm not sure actually. He is a super heavy unit though, so that might be the case.
So I want to say the Avatar of Kane. Like that rings a bell. Like I can't copy that either.
Just gonna stay down here and shoot everyone.
No, stop running away. Let me stab you.
No, they don't want.
We get near the main blade soon. That's always fun.
I think you can take care of it as long as you're not the first target.
As long as I'm not the first thing to die. Yeah.
Rain fire upon us and we shall return it. Deploying shield drone. Engaging
these guys,
armored targets. Anti-armor missile. Fire.
Oh, there's more trouble over there. I'll see if I can't de-escalate the Predator.
That is not a friend. It does not like me.
Anti-armor missile.
Oh, come on, seriously?
It might be down to you in just a second.
No, I don't want it to be. Oh my god, we are fucked. My stimulants! My hardcore drugs!
Well, my Dreadnought's still trying to help out.
Evasive maneuvers. Right.
Oh my god, I cancelled. I cancelled like a chump. Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah. No, there was no way I was gonna like get it.
Darn.
Have I ever seen the series called The Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device? Yeah, it's pretty funny. I haven't followed it religiously, usually because I find most people just like share the funny parts around. That's not a knock against the people who make it. I've just got like a weird attention span. Plus they're mostly just sort of like repeating information about the setting I already know. So it's kind of like, yeah, I already knew that.
They also aren't the fastest to release updates.
Yeah, true enough. So what's my setup for this? The teleporting set? Yeah, I'm gonna mess around and find out. I'm just switching between different things because this game is fun.
Yep. Oh, it looks like did they explode when they teleport?
The setup I have does, yeah, which makes him actually really good for teleporting into the middle of enemies and wiping them out if they're like a cheap mob of scrubs. And also, them all being nearby him, they do less damage.
There's a party chat. If you just want to hit chat and switch over to party, you can at least see the countdown.
Never. People don't need to see the countdown anyway. They know what's happening. They know what's going to happen eventually. Besides, I know what you've done. You've written doo-doo poo-poo in the chat like 50-100 times and I'll get banned on Twitch. I ain't falling for it.
Yes, you've caught me in my clever ploy.
Now I'm gonna flick over to it in the next game, and if there's not like 100 doo-doo poo-poos written in there, I'm banning you from the Discord, so...
Well, then you have to ban me because it refreshes each time and the countdown pushes everything off.
So be it. Yeah, so I was just like, hey, this is what I do. I just do that, and you all die. It's fine. Hi. Hi, everybody. Bye. The trick being, the trade-off, of course, being I will not last long if anything pays any, like, remote, vague attention to me. But I will do that.
Space Marines, pay attention to me. I'm stabbing you.
Here comes the nail break.
I think they're more concerned with the fact that they're being suppressed.
And there's just these guys just not interested in having any fun whatsoever. So I'm just gonna shoot them. Hey guys, do you wanna come and join us? Hi guys. Hi, it's me, Nail Break, your mech boy for today.
I do not want to get into sword fight with those.
Time to bomb my own people.
How very imperial of you.
It actually did destroy most of my organs.
As long as I'm nearby, they will just do less damage altogether. Also, the joke doesn't work because there's no way this mech boy wouldn't teleport into the bar and then blow half the bar up. This is how it is. Hey, ladies. Bye, ladies. How I've not prestiged with this character, I have no idea. He probably gets up to the later stages. Oh, he also probably does that a few times too. Come on. Don't be stupid. Because I can even just teleport in place and then do this. We're losing some land, not on my watch. Yeah, you see, I've got one gimmick and it works. I've got one gimmick and it works intensely well. And that's That's what I think about the Lictor.
He's losing some land. That Farseer on our team, she's back up. I know, tougher than she looks.
I know, tougher than she looks. I can't tell if this means you'll be using Nailbrain in the co-op or not. Yeah, who knows? You know, like I'm just this friendly teleporting boy who just happens to know how to do all the best teleporting.
The tide's coming.
You don't want to go in there. Oh shit, the truck.
I'm
Very
coming.
confused truck. Very confused.
I don't even have to try when it comes to that. I just go, hi, bye. This mech boy is killing all the pro people on the map, and frankly, you're stupid. Click here to find out how.
Back up, back up, back up.
Don't rely on that infantry out.
No, it only killed me.
I lived.
He's losing some land.
I died. Oh, I'm not your friend.
The puppies love you.
That doggy. I'm not your true joy.
I spent a little time getting my energy back. I certainly went on a teleporting spree just now. I forget what's like some of the really stupid broken things you can get with the orcs and the co-op campaign.
Your sickness has but one cure, and I shall deliver it. For the Emperor!
Oh god, I walked into that. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave and shoot at him. Or I'm gonna like try and kill the plasma turret guys, the plasma marines. Oh, they teleported just out of reach. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. He's noticed me. I didn't want to be noticed. like a plasma body. There we go. Dr. Corner is out again. Yeah, the difficulty with this particular one is I don't have much in the way of like health regen. If someone nearby has health regen, I do a lot better. But otherwise, I'm sort of inflicting upon myself an endless stream of suffering. So as the longer this goes on, the significantly more explodey I am. As in, like, someone breathes on me and all of my health explodes.
Teleport! I gotcha.
That was as illegal as anything. Suppose I better take care of that guy. No heavy weapons. Ah, jeez. 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 Okay, good. Couch is no longer so scary. I forgot there's like 2 pairs of them. Has anybody got a Coca-Cola? I need to pick me up.
Oh, I thought that tank was a background object.
Oh, it's not a friend.
I got it.
You victim!
Oh boy.
You're gonna lose!
Please don't call me the victim, I'm the winner. Probably. Damage to you before you come over here and try to kill me? Yeah, it seems like I can.
Alright, move a little to your left.
Boss Sam, he's losing some land.
I'm just gonna capture that, and then go up and recapture the other one.
Seize Alaitoc, not like
Yeah, like this, like the chat posting. No, like seeing this just puts into focus just how weirdly they sort of missed the mark on Dawn of War 3. Like they had the formula for the hero brawler they wanted, but they went a sort of a different sort of tack, and I just don't think it worked very well.
Yeah, I think they wanted to be a mobile that just didn't do well.
Right. Oh, I made a mistake.
When did you say fear the wall of guns? Oh no, I have angered the wall of guns!
I am down.
I am not strong.
I got knocked over.
Separated out that boy from his own head.
Oh
The fire doesn't feel that.
That's disappointing.
That's disappointing. Hey, we were doing well. Alright, who else? What other setups have I got here? What did I do with the Lord General? Because obviously I played the Lord General far too much. So I had the sniper rifle, I had the black plate. What does that even do? Black armor. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like you can summon Ogrins, which they are very nice.
Yeah. I'm just wondering what's black armor. What's the trait black armor do? Lord General receives 50% less damage in melee. Okay. I guess that's to make up for the fact I don't have a very good escape. High-powered shot, higher energy thing, superior provisions. Okay, so it kind of seems like my dudes will be pretty tough in combat. Okay. I'm enjoying just flicking through and just seeing what past me was doing. I understand some people might watch this and go,
oh yeah, no, if we're definitely not trying to just actually win, otherwise we would be playing this out a little bit better.
yeah, you know, more quotation marks optimally. Like, I don't think I've ever played optimally in this game. You can kind of see where I was going with the mech boy. Is me just pressing J and then like being on a different part of the map and everything else being dead. It makes it very easy during the mimic wave of the fight because I can oftentimes just teleport directly into the enemy and kill them all immediately. And then it's just like, that fight's over. But it's like, it's basically a coin flip. It's either I get in there quick and just explode everybody, or it doesn't happen and like somebody keeps somebody up, or I miss somebody, or they do it first. It's just like, yeah.
No, I distinctly have a memory of, I want to say, as a Space Marine, just bouncing off the shield forever. Just forever stun locked.
Probably should have called down my my open voice.
Making my attack.
There we go. They've got a bonehead in with them as well.
Target.
So there's one very obvious flaw in this entire setup, and that's just that I will not be able to fight for my life no matter how hard I try.
This is from the Emperor.
Like, if I get cornered, that's it. My Ogrins will be off from the other side of the battlefield, doing whatever they want. I think the Ogrins will basically be the guys doing most of the work, because as you can kind of see, like, they don't take any damage, I've just noticed.
I want that target dead on the double.
Not a lot. Not a terrible lot.
They will fear the Banshee's wail.
Well, at least my lads have come over here to they're not making me heal. I do take less damage from melee, so these idiots meleeing me won't be too bad. That's what the Ogrins are for. Dead. I feel like one of them died. I'm just gonna like throw it down again because I'm not sure.
For the Emperor, men.
Do you have anything else that uses energy?
No. Well, summoning the Ogren and shooting things with my gun is pretty much all my use. Yeah, one of my Ogrins did die. I'm just gonna get killed here because I don't have a lot of fucking. Oh dear.
Stand back. I'll show you how it's done.
I do have a lot of health regen, so once I extricate myself from the problem, I'm alright, but otherwise I'm not that great.
Onward to victory.
No mercy, no respite! Charge!
Make the Emperor proud this day.
Pressing my Ogrins.
Targeting Devastator now. Stand back.
The sniper rifle doesn't do much outside of its high precision shot. Notice.
Yeah, it's...
I want that target dead. On the
Well, at least it's usually like one shot, one kill for anything that's not huge.
Onward to victory. For the Emperor, men.
I'm gonna assassinate the shit out of this Lictor though.
Make the Emperor proud this day.
Get it, boys. Punch that Lictor into the dirt.
Making my attack. I want that target dead. On the double. Strike
That
him
Lictor's
now.
still alive. There we go.
show you how it's done. I'm on the target.
The tide's coming!
Alright, thank you for joining me, people who are leaving. Have yourselves a nice one. It has been a great old time seeing and killing. Is the truck already dead?
I don't see the truck.
It's dead.
Good. Yeah, definitely. Oh my god, all my Ogrins just finally exploded. Okay, I'm
Yeah, the Ogrins kind of...
They got bombed, man, and then they just deployed it to get bombed again. Like, grenades, stick bombs, yo. Who knew orcs had such powerful grenade technology? I mean, we did. We always knew, but it's like... Excuse me, gentlemen, I'm just here to collect my, my points. they do so, like, the shooter boys just do so little damage, over my regen. I'm just like, whatever. It's fine.
I might just stick with these guys for a while, because they seem to be doing rather well.
Yeah, if they don't die, you know, they're doing well.
Onward to victory! Make the Emperor proud this day. Making my attack. Ogrins, I'll take them. I want that target dead, on the double.
I'm helping.
Keep hearing the Ogrins go, not fair!
War ain't fair, Ogre kid. Ogre baby.
Stand back, I'll show you how it's done.
Small ogre baby. God, now I want to know what an ogre looks like when it's a baby. Probably terrifying, to be honest. That's probably like, just like one giant chin with like little baby lips sticking out from under it.
Take a normal baby and scale it up.
Making my attack.
It's baby V2! Ogre baby!
Make the Emperor proud this day.
Yeah, so my high-powered shot doesn't do much to those guys, so I'm useless this round. Have fun. But my Ogrins are pretty good, so, you know, they'll do most of the work.
Yeah, I think they have anti-vehicle, which is what the guards are considered.
I don't know, I'm getting knocked in my butt. I don't like it much.
Onward to victory! Making my attack.
Well, the lad's got it, and that's all we needed. Yeah, I'm like, it's like, I feel like I'm sort of secondary to like, to my hit squad. Over here, they're just doing all the hard work, and I'm just sort of like, yeah, it's fine.
I want that target dead, on the double. Stand back, I'll show you how it's done.
Oh, shock, my Wraith Guards are all still up.
Onward to victory!
You're doing it. You're being the hero you're always meant to be. Had you not fallen to chaos.
For the Emperor!
The power.
Now it's just running into a corner.
The power of almost heroing. Okay, that dreadnought just slammed all my Ogrins to death, so I'm just gonna walk over towards the Wraith Guard. Put down some more Ogrins.
Making my attack.
I'm just gonna ignore what was going on over there and try to delete that buff carry for you
I
guys.
want that target dead, on the double.
Okay, I didn't exactly. Oh, we should probably go. I'm just gonna go.
Our allied sorcerer is gone.
Yep, and I am down.
Just feel
Allied sorcerer reports ready.
Stand the wrong button. Oh god, he just like punted me halfway across the fucking battlefield. I'm suppressed. Okay.
Dealing with the apothecary will end this quickly.
I'll get you in a second.
I wasn't even anywhere near him, but I still knew it was gonna hit. That fucking noise that came out of my mouth though, that was
Striking now.
Oh, your Wraith Guard are down finally.
Quick, clone a Dreadnought.
Dreadnought, you're gonna join my team now.
Oh god! He just killed all my Ogrins again! What the fuck, man? I got him! He's dead! His reign of terror is over.
I'm on the target.
Thank you. Thank you, new Dreadnought Chan. You saved us.
Dealing with the apothecary.
Oh, well, if it isn't Dr. Corner again. We're gonna fight in the Farseer off over here.
Can I get some help? This fight is not moving.
We're on the way.
Yeah, my Ogrins are going for that. I'm over here. I'm gonna collect this point. Maybe get some more points, hopefully. You know.
That just kind of turned into a slugfest.
Yeah, it was great. I loved watching it.
Hammer of the Emperor! Attack!
We weren't killing each other, we were just kind of having a slap fest.
Sometimes the best fest is the slap fest.
Make the Emperor proud this day.
Oh. I was like, I'm gonna take care of the heavy weapons team with my hotshot, and then you like
They have shamed themselves.
teleported in, you killed them. And I was like, yeah, these stormtroopers, they sure are not getting through my health regen.
Stand back, I'll show you how it's done.
I like how that Chimera's decided to menace it with the back end of the tank there. That was some
I want that target.
that was some effective intimidation as well. You want to get away from this battle, friend, because if I open this troop carrier, what's going to come out of it you don't know. It's like a mystery box. Ow. Ow, why I explode fall over? Oh, catechins. Why I explode and fall over, the answer is always catechins.
If you want, I believe you can hide in my tank.
Tank will fall over, get the area.
Is that healing me while I'm in it? Or is it just you healing it from
I
hitting?
think it's healing itself.
Okay, I was gonna say. Because that would have been bomb. But it wasn't. It was not
If
bomb.
you're getting hurt, hop in, see if it's actually doing it.
You're gonna lose.
Make the Emperor proud this day.
Okay, I've piffled on the killer can a little.
Making
But
my attack.
okay, dead. Killer can dead. Chimera almost dead. Chimera probably gonna die explode.
As long as it's still at the purple thing, it has an
Stand
extra
back,
life.
I'll show you how it's done.
Okay, I swear I used energy. I didn't hit.
I have this orc.
Oh god, what keeps hitting me? I've spent more time on my back.
Our allied sorcerer is gone.
And I...
Oh god, I'll just like come over here and get you.
Or I'll show you pain.
I think I'm actually like super dead right now. Oh no! It got confused at just the last second. Killing
The Ogre decided.
We got super rescued by the Eldar. Okay, there you go. I sniped the orc driving the killer can.
All the Emperor men.
I did it again. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Take it apart.
Cool. Wait, really shouldn't have won that, but we did.
Making my attack.
Just gonna deploy more Ogrins.
More Ogrins?
What's for dinner?
Sweep through them like a scythe through weeds.
Now, this has been a phase where we've done poorly. I'm leaving. I'm gonna let Killer Kanchan deal with that. Actually, I think I fucked. I'm gonna let Ogren Chan deal with this. Hey, Eldar, give me a sec. I gotta go inspect this building. BRB. This is bad. It's actually genuinely bad. I need help. I deployed Ogrins though. I deployed Ogrins before I died, so yeah, they the Sea Council is a bit of a butcher fest there, and yeah, they will bounce the fuck out of you, unfortunately. All right, I say one more try, and this time I'm gonna actually I'm gonna use my best one. I'm gonna use my best character. A long time ago I used this character and someone told me I was playing it wrong, so I'm definitely gonna do it again. Exactly the same way. Let's see what I got. I got a plasma pistol to corrode enemy armor and give me combat expert. I've got the AoE lightning damage. I've got reactive strike, so I hit enemies back. I got more health. I got more health regeneration. I got my jump, and I can call down a dreadnought. That's my captain. My absolutely stupid captain. This is, I don't remember if this is exactly the build I used, but I have beaten this mode with this character. With this captain. It was like, it was ages ago, someone wrote a comment, it was like saying, yeah, don't use that, use this instead if you're going to try to do that. And I was just like, nah. I ain't never followed a YouTube comment suggestion in my life. And like I say, I've got, like, I'm kind of lucky. Most of the people who comment on, like, the Time Warrior stuff, like, for the most part, don't say anything stupid or offensive. So I don't, like, drop a hammer on them. But whenever someone sort of, like, backseats me and tells me I should be doing things a certain way, I just instinctively don't do it that way. So you gotta get more clever. You've got to actually give me bad advice intentionally, so I won't do the bad advice. And I'll do my own thing, and it'll end up being possibly exactly what you wanted.
Let's just give you a list of everything you do aside from
Come meet your death, scum!
So yeah, the jump pack will take a little while to charge up and be usable because I've rather foolishly got no energy regen. Is this really the build I went with? I guess we're about to find out. Why are you standing in cover and not attacking? You absolute psycho.
Well, to be fair, like, you only have to summon the Dreadnought, like, once.
No, I just, like what I mean more is just my character just, like, instead of, like, moving towards someone, just stood behind the thing and started firing his pistol. It was weird.
Is that the range stance?
Yeah, but I think it was just because the gate wasn't fully open, but it still was just weird.
Banshee's wail.
The enemy is capturing one of our strategic points.
So as you can see, the lightning damage does a lot of damage. And if I hit someone with the corrosion on my way over to fight them in close combat, too many things survive close combat with me, which is nice.
The enemy is capturing one of our strategic points.
But I can still get overwhelmed, of course. I'm not immune to being knocked over, so things like the Sea Council do hurt.
Yeah, I think that's how I died with the Space Marine, or the Captain.
My blade has tired of its sheath. Chaos pours its hate on us.
Aerial assault, go!
But I do hit hard. I hit very hard. I think also I've used the shield to pretty good effect before as well. Oh no. This is probably going to be the last one. Sadly, I think the sound just died, which means I'll probably be crashing shortly.
That sucks.
That's just this game. Sometimes it does it. So you know, I'll play through until it crashes, and then that'll be that for the end of us. Because we've done our 3 hours of power. We've defeated the Eldar campaign, and and suffering has ensued. What is this? What is this madness? This gentle quiet that has descended upon the battlefield. Is this my combat fugue? God, it's like some sort of like weird ambience. Yeah, I don't know. We go over on pretty. Oh, Lictor, huh? Yeah, come on, Lictor. Come on. Reactive armor, baby. Hit me. Hit me. Yeah, that's right. Hit me. Fall over. Not so clever now, are you, buddy? Yeah, somebody else knocked me over, then I don't like it. Because I did a lot of fucking damage.
I think we're... Yeah, I think we're gonna get through this one easily.
Yeah, and there we go, crashed. Alright, so thank you everybody for joining us for... I got a crash report. Please, I don't... Considering how often that crash happens, I don't think they've fixed it, so... are ever gonna fix it. You know, I've just got this horrible inkling, like, Relic won't patch the game again. Thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you to Ronahn Buddy for playing Last Stand with me to fill out some time. I love that game mode, so it was good to get back into it. I had been chomping at the bit for it, so sort of randomly slip into it was nice. As for everybody else, thank you for joining me, and I will see you all next week. I'm going to probably play some Total War Warhammer 2 as the Beastmen. This is the Beastmen before the expansion, because I just kind of felt like showing them off a little, so we can, you know, like, I think I've said it before a few times now. It's going to be like a last salute to the Beastmen of old, and hopefully to the bad Horde mechanics of old. So yeah. We'll hook around on that next time, and after that, the next week after that, I believe, is when the actual DLC comes out. It comes out after the Warhammer Wednesday usual stream, so I might do something else different for it, or I may just not stream at all because Cool Guy and I will be playing co-op the day that DLC comes out. So we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, till then, once again, thank you all for joining us. You have yourselves a wonderful rest of the week. See you all next time.